about my Cartier Van Cleef arpel pieces. I'll just show you the pieces again. So that's the neck. My people, welcome back to my channel. And if it's your first time seeing my face, then salutations. My name is Priscilla and I make videos to help you smell good, look good and feel good. So if that's something you're interested in, then please consider subscribing, like this video, and let's get right into the video of today. Sort of like a part 2 of me answering questions to my VCA/Cartier video. If you have not seen that video, then please consider stopping over to see it. It explains a lot more, but I'll be doing a quick recap for those who haven't seen that video. So what had happened was I had loads of questions and comments from you all, and thanks to all my subscribers and to all my new subscribers who reached out to me on Instagram and even dropped comments in the comment section. So yes, I may have filmed that video, but I suspected that I still left a lot of questions unanswered, and all the questions that you all asked me on Instagram, I just thought, you know what, even though I had answered you on Instagram, I thought I'll put all the questions together and answer them in this video. So that's the whole point of this video. Quick recap for those who haven't seen that video. I talked about Van Cleef arpel and Cartier pieces and how to get them for even less than half the price. Basically, I talked about how to buy them on the gold market, because a lot of these pieces are massively overpriced, and that if you could get a goldsmith to make these pieces for you or to purchase them in Dubai, then they will be significantly more affordable and cheaper for you. Recently, funny enough, I was watching a video of somebody who was trying to score, and this will sound like it's not related, but just bear with me, be patient. I was recently watching a video about somebody who was trying to score an MS bag, a Birkin or a Kelly, and according to them, they were saying that one of the criteria to score these items at the MS store is actually to purchase some of their fine jewelry. And the reason for that is because the fine jewelry section for most of these designer houses are actually where they make most of the profit. They are more likely to score at MS, Birkin or Kelly bag by purchasing things in the fine jewelry section, and that's because it's a high profit section for them. And that was basically what I was explaining in that video. A lot of these fine jewelry pieces, Cartier pieces, Van Cleef arpel pieces, are massively overpriced, because I talked about the price of gold, the value of gold, and how much these items are versus how much Cartier and Van Cleef actually charge us for these items. So a simple example, I talked about my Cartier ring, which I actually have on here coincidentally, which is like the Juste Clou style sort of ring. Now I purchased this from the Dubai market and it was 4 grams. Now gold is about 42 to 45 pounds. If you multiply that by 4 grams, it's 7 grams. 40 pounds times 7, that's about 280 pounds. But the Cartier Juste Clou ring actually retails on the website for 1,010 pounds. So you're paying over about 800 pounds just for the name Cartier. And I was saying, if you can afford it, by all means, I'm happy for you, happy days. This video again is for people who are looking to maximize, their fixed income or their fixed resources. So well, that's the recap. Now let's get into the Q&A for today. I'll be reading the questions off my phone. So the first question was, are the styles of this jewelry customizable? So if I was to buy gold from Dubai or to buy gold, is it customizable? Yes, it is fully customizable, and that's because it's a goldsmith making it. So they can make it according to your size. They can make whatever style of gold that you want. It is fully customizable. The second question was, if it is being customized, how long does it take? So it can take anywhere from 2 weeks. So that's the quickest time you can get it. You can get it in about 2 weeks according to my seller. Again, if you want the details of my seller, I'll be leaving my Instagram handle at some point, or on the screen or in the description box. Please feel free to message me on Instagram and I'm very happy to let you know who my seller is. But yeah, these pieces take about 2 weeks. If it's not already in the market, then it will take about 2 weeks for it to be made from scratch for you. How much was the VCA bracelet, earrings and neck piece? So like I've mentioned, it really just does depend on the grams, and it depends on the value of gold on that day. So it really varies. It's not a fixed weight. Some of these items vary from grams to grams. Some of them can be 4.1 grams, and you can find another one, same bracelet, that is 4.2 grams. That's how gold is. It really does fluctuate. You know, it's very difficult to get it, you know, exactly the same. But like I've said, use the rate. You can Google what the rate of gold is as of the day you are buying it. Right now I know it fluctuates between 40 to 50 pounds. So if you're buying a VCA necklace, for example, and I'm going to show you my necklace here, I've got it here. So if you're buying the necklace, for example, and let's say it's 6 grams, then you're looking to spend about 240 pounds for this. If it's 6.1 grams again. So it really just depends on the weight of the necklace or the piece that you're buying and the value of gold on the day that you're buying. For example, my bracelet was 7.3 grams. My earrings were 6 grams. I'll show you the earrings. They're just here. Oops. So those are my earrings. The earrings were 6 grams, the necklace was 6 grams, my ring was 7 grams, and my bracelet was 7.3 grams. So I've actually got the bracelet on today. I have it stacked with my my Hermes Cleef bracelet, as you can see. So I have it stacked, you know. Okay, the next question was, can the bracelet be slightly smaller? Yes, it can. You know, it's fully adjustable. It's either you send in your measurement, or even if it comes big, you can always take it to your local jeweler. Just the same way that rings are resized, any form of jewelry can always be resized. It might cost you, but yes, it can be resized. How can I tell my ring size at home? So yes, this is actually a very good question. For you to be able to tell your ring size, you can use the old trick. You get a string, tie it around your finger, and then put it on a ruler and measure it. Another one I found that has worked for me for a very long time, but I don't know if it works for everyone, is your shoe size tends to be your ring size. Yes, I think your shoe size tends to be your ring size, but please don't take that one by word, that part of it for it. But I've always observed that every time I've said what my shoe size is, that tends to be my ring size in some countries, because the ring size chart and measurement is quite different. Some countries use letters, some countries use numbers, but the safest way to go would be to get a string, tie it around the finger that you'll be wearing your Cartier ring on or your Van Cleef Arpel ring on, and you know, get the measurement, and then you can send it off to your jeweler. The next question was, can I have the Cartier ring resized? Yes, like I mentioned, you can have it resized. If it comes and it's not your size, you can always have it expanded, or you can always have it reduced. I always recommend that it's bigger so that you can have it reduced. It's a bit more difficult to expand something than it is to reduce the size of something. So I'll rather err on the side of caution and get something bigger than something smaller. And that can always be done with your local jeweler. Are they water resistant? So are the gold jewelry water resistant? Yes, gold is water resistant. It will not turn any color. It's gold. It is gold. You know, it's not going to turn any color. And if anything, if your gold is turning color, then you should really get that checked. I don't know if that's gold, but yeah, most of the pieces that will come from Dubai are actually 18 karat gold. So gold comes again in 9 karat, 14 karat, 18 karat, 22 and 24 karat. Now all these carats are basically the purity of the gold. So the more gold that you have in, you know, in a piece or in your jewelry, the more, that means the higher the carat will be. So if it's 24 karat gold, that means it's got more gold in it mixed than, you know, compared to the other metals. And if it's 9 karats, then obviously it's got less gold in it. The higher gold goes, the more what word would I use? The more brittle it is. So the more softer it is, and that's just because there's a lot of gold. So the lower the gold carat, the more, you know, stronger it is, and the more tendency it has to, you know, withstand any form of bending and all of that stuff. Yeah, I think that's the best way I can explain. The question is, how can I tell if the gold is real? Okay, so again, a lot of things come with experience, but the easiest way I can tell you to test out if gold is real, when it arrives with you, Number one, gold is not magnetic, so get a magnet and try. I'm sure you would have some magnetic items in your house. Try gold is not magnetic at all. Gold tends to be very light as well. It's not like our fashion jewelry that is quite heavy. Gold is very light. It might even be very big, and you know, it will be very light. So gold is light. Gold is not non-magnetic, so it shouldn't really be attaching to any form of magnetic material. Those are the very simple ways I can suggest that. That's where I check for myself. But if I don't still feel very comfortable, the next thing I would recommend you do is that you take it into a jeweler and they can always test it. I think they use magnifying glasses and all of that, because gold is usually hallmarked. No matter how close I bring this, I don't know if you'll see it, but gold is usually hallmarked. It's got a hallmark on it that says if it's 18, 9 karat gold. I think if it's 18, it will say something like 750 on it. If it's 9 carats, I think it will say 925 on it, something like that. I don't want to go all geeky on you guys with this gold thing. Very straight, simple way to check. It's not magnetic. Gold is never too heavy. And finally, take it to a local jeweler and expert to have it checked for you. The next question is, gold from Dubai, how can it be shipped worldwide, and is it shipped worldwide? Yes, my seller ships worldwide. She uses DHL, so it can be shipped using a courier, DHL, so that will be signed for, it will be insured, meaning that when it's insured, you can have peace of mind that it would arrive. And if it doesn't arrive, obviously DHL will have to pay you some sort of compensation. Now, the next question is, what about custom charges? So custom charges would depend on the country that you're shipping to. I can't speak for a lot of countries, but any country that you're shipping to, please check what the custom charges would be. Obviously, you would have to pay for that separately. I don't think that's ever charged as part of the transaction. So you buy the gold and then you pay for your custom charge when it arrives in your country. The courier company or the government of that country will contact you and then you pay your custom charges. I also wanted to do a quick breakdown of the step-by-step process. So if you were buying from a gold seller, how I think it would go is, you find what you want, you purchase it, they package it for you, and they send it to your country. You pay your custom charges, you pay for your delivery, and then you get your item. So it's very straightforward. So yeah, those were all the questions I got. I hope I have answered them to the fullest. If you have any more questions, please let me know in the comment section down below. I'm also happy for you to message me on Instagram. And yeah, that's it. I hope I've answered all your questions and I hope you've enjoyed this video. Comment down in the comment section, like this video, do all of that good stuff. Consider subscribing to my channel. Let's grow this channel together. And until I see you again in my next video, because I look forward to seeing you again in my next video. Beautiful. Stay blessed. Mwah. Hi and bye.